Hi friends, today I am discussing about the data augmentation. So first we go for what is data augmentation. It is a very powerful technique used to artificially create variations in existing images to expand an existing image dataset. It is one of the technique to create if we have less number of data sets for image classification or image segmentation. So we need more data for obtaining good results with the model. So we do for image augmentation. Uh, this creates new and different images from the existing image dataset. So why do we need image augmentation? Deep convolutional networks need a huge number of images for model to train effectively. So this helps to increase the performance of the model by generalizing better and thereby reducing overfitting. If we increase the more number of images, then the convolutions networks will get more features from that images. Then our accuracy or of the model will be increased. So CNN is a invariance property. CNN has invariance property. It will not change depend upon the data or depend upon the image or type of the image or look image what the image will look like. So can classify objects even when visible in different sizes, orientation or a different illumination. This is the advantage of CNN. So what is the advantages of image augmentation? It creates a rich, diverse set of images from small set of images for image classification or object detection. So when to apply image augmentation? Image augmentation can be applied as a pre-processing step before we train a model or can be applied in real time. So whenever we fitting the algorithm before, we need to pre-processing the data. So at that time we apply image augmentation. There are two types of augmentation. One is offline or pre-processing augmentation. Another is online augmentation. So first we will discuss offline or pre-processing augmentation. It is as a pre-processing step to increase the size of the data set as we discussed. This is usually done when we have a small training data set that we want to expand. Generating augmentation on smaller data set is helpful, but we need to consider the disk space. So in offline segmentation, before the fitting the algorithm or before doing any model, we doing this augmentation and this augmentation data will be stored in our local disk. So if you want to generate more images or if you, so then space occupied by that images will be more. So that's why we go for online or real-time augmentation. This usually applied for large data sets, as we do not need to save the augmented images on the disk. At the time of before fitting the algorithm, we do this type of augmentation. So there is no need to store the data. In this case, we apply like many batches and then feed into model. We do image augmentation by using many batch. We generate images like many batches, like 64, 32 images we generate from the image augmentation techniques. See, online image augmentation model is different images at each epoch. Now, also, if you want to get good accuracy, you give more epochs to our model. So at that time, for each epoch, we generate some mini batch type of images using augmentation. But in offline augmentation, augmented image is part of the training set. So before fitting the model, we need to give the train and test data. So in offline augmentation, this augmentation data also comes under the training setup because we do augmentation before the implementing the model to use the augmented image multiple times depending upon the number of epochs. Basic. So we go for this model. The model generalizes better with online augmentation as it sees more samples during training with online data augmentation. So online augmentation is good. So because we generate more number of images for each epoch base. So we go for what is image data augmentation techniques. First one is flipping. Flipping the image vertically or horizontally. We flip the image vertically or horizontally, like using because image is nothing but a matrix now. So for flipping, we can go for transpose. Then we can flip the image rotation. Rotate the image by specified degree. Can rotate the image up to 128 degrees. Shearing. shift the one part of the image like a parallelogram. In this, if we change the position of the object uh, in that image, cropping object appear in different position in different proportion in the image. We can reduce the size of the image. We can decrease the height and width of the image. Zoom in and zoom out, changing brightness or contrast. These are the techniques of the image data augmentation. This is a very powerful technique because preparing a data set for a object detection or object classification takes more time. If we are doing object detection, it takes more time because we need to annotate the data, so for bounding boxes or like other things. So it takes more time. If we prepare small data and do augmentation, it takes less time and we can get a good results within a less span. So this is all about the image data augmentation. Thank you friends for viewing my audio and please subscribe my channel. My channel is Eureka Learnings.